Welcome to Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Raging Cajuns of the University of Louisiana and the site of the clash we have in store for you today. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Rice Owls, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Raging Cajuns offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And a part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
All right, guys, let's talk Raging Cajuns. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary. Turning it on! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Winfield. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Grab near the marker is Perry. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Raging Cajuns are flying down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Let's take a second to talk about the Raging Cajuns. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He rifles one deep to the left. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. A great catch and run for 6. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that run.
So Rice's offense has the ball for the first time. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more
Oh, he's going to go up top. Makes the catch down the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Skips away from pressure. Gets away. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Catch in the middle. It's Turner. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Rice hoping to cash one in from the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Sets up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. Grabbed over the middle, it's Turner. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wants to throw again. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
And it's a good by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Trying to keep the drive alive. And he'll step into the end zone. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. All right, guys, let's talk Raging Cajuns. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
The Raging Cajuns have a 1st down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. And the Raging Cajuns can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
And a great job on the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
The give to Davis. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that.
Oh, he's got some space. Makes to grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Back to throw, it's Winfield. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. This should be the last play of the quarter. He'll pull it on the read. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. Now the play fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Raging Cajuns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Back to pass, it's Winfield. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making.
Touchdown, Cajuns! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Raging Cajuns are in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Looking to throw, it's Winfield. Got it in the middle, it's Sampson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Raging Cajuns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Pocket breaking down. Snagged in the middle. It's Jensen. Offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Raging Cajuns are marching down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Raging Cajuns will have it 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it on the move. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Louisiana.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Completes it in the middle. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
Off the play fake. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Schwartz. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too?
brings up second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Barnett. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. He can't make the connection, it'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick six, but he needs to be more accurate.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Wants to throw. It's Winfield. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. 1st down and 10. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab, it's Robertson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Got the quick pass. It's a seam one. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Final seconds of the 1st half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Power football with the run. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Our Lady of Lourdes Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Raging Cajuns will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. On the run, it's Perry. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. To the air, it's Winfield. Using his feet to buy time. He's going to run it. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Raging Cajuns send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Walker. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. The give to the fullback. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback on the keeper. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Hauls it in and looking upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. On the ground with the counter. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the right. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield, it's Winfield. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. The Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Looking for more room. The 30. The 20. Touchdown Owls. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
The #1 job in defending a quarterback is making him feel uncomfortable, physically hitting him. Nice job by the defense with the pressure. The hit on the quarterback forces the INT. And then Oski, as soon as you catch that thing, everybody start blocking, get to the near sideline, take that thing back to the house.
Coming out with it, it's Smith. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And the Raging Cajuns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sampson. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Winfield. Trying to set up the screen. Breaks into the open. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Raging Cajuns come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Looking downfield on first down. Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate, and late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Good, right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. To the air, it's Jenkins. Looking for a big play. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Walker. Oh, it's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. All wideouts, no backs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Perry. There he goes. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now,
touchdown, Cajuns! And the stomping has commenced. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. This time on target. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Louisiana! And they turn it into a defensive score. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
14.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Well, the good news is... touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Right, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And the defense makes makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. From midfield, looking for room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Raging Cajuns with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Using his legs, it's Perry. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Oh, and he got a hand on it. It's blocked. Not going to get there as this defense makes a stand.
Yeah, and how about this defense? They've been struggling all day long. You're in a huge deficit, and you finally come up and make a play, block a kick. Maybe this creates some momentum now for your offense.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field. And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points.
It's picked off, and another empty drive. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. Leaves it with the running back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Here we go. Hand off from the shotgun. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot